Hey guys, Saturday morning means another edition of Droppin Dimes coming at you. Last week wasn't too bad for the first week with no preseason. Teams are coming into it blind, so are we. Probably even more blind than they were. Corner picks went 3-0. Full court press, got all of them except for one. Duke couldn't cover the spread, like a bunch of little bitches. Fuck Duke, hate them, never bet on them again, but I will. And the downtown shot, BYU Utah Valley couldn't really cover the 154. Got off to a little cold shooting start. Heated up at the end, just a little too late. Overall, uh, from the first game through the end of November, finished 10-4 on single bets. Lost two parlays and then the one full court press. But we'll get back on the winning track here with this week. I think I'm seeing the line real well here. There's a couple games that jump out to me real quick. First, we're going to start with the corner three again. First game, I like Baylor, 2.5 against Gonzaga. This matchup is a monster to start your Saturday. It's an 11 a.m. Central Time tip, and these two teams are, from what I've seen, the two best teams in the country. Baylor's defense is 10 times better than it was last year even, and their offense is even better too. Gonzaga, who knows how Suggs is going to be? Tweaked his ankle. Glad it was just his ankle. When he went down with no contact, grabbing the Achilles, that's pretty scary for everyone involved. And glad he's okay. But who knows how healthy he is or if he's even going to play in this game. So I like Baylor early on 2.5. The next game I like Kansas against NDSU. Obviously I like Kansas in every game, but over 137.5 in this game. Kansas is averaging a lot of points. And their defense is a little suspect this so far this year, but they're going to turn around here. They just beat down a Washburn, which means nothing, D2 school, but NDSU isn't much above that level. So I expect a big Kansas win again, and they're going to throw up about 90 points, and it's come down to NDSU just throwing up 50 when Kansas stops carrying in the second half. And so over 137.5 I think is going to hit real easily. And my third corner three pick is Samford and Belmont over 158. If you followed Twitter this week, I told you guys about the Samford. They're going to be the new Citadel this year. The team that just goes out, run and gun. The tempo is probably going to be top 10 in the country. Buckyball is in full effect down in Samford. And over 158, easy money right there. My downtown pick of the week this week, touched on that Baylor game earlier, and without Jalen Suggs at full strength, even if he plays, Jared Butler, Davion Mitchell, that backcourt is just going to eat him alive with their pressure. And if he's not healthy to face that, they got nothing. So I like Baylor minus 5.5 at a plus 240 bet right now for that one. That team just seems that team is ungodly good right now. This early in the season, they're clicking on all cylinders, shooting the ball well. What they did to Illinois, I did not expect that, and they just made Illinois look like a bunch of punks. So I think they're going to do that to Gonzaga too, take over the number one ranking, and right now Baylor's the best team in the country I've seen. And my full court press this week, I got another round robin for you guys. We're going to dip into some football here too since it's Saturday, and if you've been following Throwing Picks or following the message board on Twitter at all, there is a couple fire picks that are just printing money. And those are BYU and Kansas football. Yes, Kansas football, but not like that. Bet against Kansas. All the time, every time. Take your money, it's easy. So this round robin, I'm going to go BYU minus 10.5 against Coastal Carolina. BYU is getting snubbed by the playoff committee. I'm not saying they're top 4 in the country, but they are not down at number 13 where they are. They're going to come out. They picked up this game against Coastal Carolina 9-0, 18 in the polls. They picked up this game to prove a point. They are going to come out and they are going to tell Coastal Carolina to bite the curb, and they are just going to stomp on them. So I got 10.5 there. Texas Tech first half minus 16 against Kansas. Kansas football is an embarrassment to Americans. Like, I don't know why they still have a program, but they do, and they're not good at it. They just get worse and worse every week. They got a couple players that, they seem like they're good enough to do something, but they don't. And then Texas Tech, they're not a great team. They're just going against Kansas. So minus 16. I have not lost a bet this year betting against Kansas. So yeah, we're just going to keep that train rolling. And then we're going to dip back into basketball for the rest of the round robin here. I got Houston minus 9.5 against South Carolina. Houston, their defense is top notch, and South Carolina's a middle of the pack SEC team, probably bottom half. And Houston's borderline a top 10 team. They are legit, and I think they're going to run away with this game fairly easily. And next game, I got UNLV +2 against Kansas State. Kansas State is terrible. Terrible. They just, I don't even know the team they just beat, but it was some Division III school probably. That might be the only game they win this year. I don't think they're going to win a Big 12 game. UNLV is not good either, but they're better than Kansas State. And I think they're actually going to win this game. So when you get the money at +2, I'm going to take that all the way to the bank. And then the last one to round out the round robin is Kansas minus 24. I already touched on Kansas getting that over 137.5, but half of that is going to be because they just put the brakes to NDSU. They don't even deserve to be in Allen Fieldhouse. From North Dakota and having a bunch of NDSU fans, I'm embarrassed they put them on the schedule, because they should have just played Washburn twice in a row. NDSU doesn't even deserve to be in the same state as them, let alone the same gym. They're going to win this game by at least 35 points, so minus 24 is easy money. So take all that, bet the house. So just to recap here, we got the corner 3, we got Baylor +2.5, Kansas and NDSU over 137.5, Belmont and Samford over 158. And then our downtown shot, we got Baylor minus 5.5 at +240. And our round robin full court press is BYU's football over Coastal Carolina 10.5. Texas Tech football over Kansas first half minus 16. Back to basketball, Houston over South Carolina minus 9.5. UNLV +2 over Kansas State. And Kansas minus 24 over NDSU. So hopefully we'll see you guys next week when you're reining in your tickets.